Welcome to another edition of the most consistent, prolific, and dedicated uploads in YouTube history. This is the dynamic Sean's View Entertainment right here on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe with an explosive backstage update as it concerns the Royal Rumble encounter between John Cena and Brock Lesnar, who the WWE is thinking about as the Royal Rumble winner. Dolph Ziggler getting even more attention. Well, it's been pretty well known ever since WrestleMania 30 that WWE had big plans for Roman Reigns. He's obviously being groomed to become the next top guy and has been the favorite to win the Royal Rumble and main event WrestleMania 31. The Wrestling Observer is now reporting that people within WWE are now considering other options due to some recent lackluster performances from Reigns in the ring and on the mic. Dave Meltzer claims that Dolph Ziggler and Dean Ambrose are two names currently being thrown around as potential Rumble winners. He also mentioned that Ambrose is much more likely to take the spot than Ziggler, and that it would take a Daniel Bryan-like crowd reaction for Ziggler to get the edge in that situation. The report also goes on to mention that with Brock Lesnar possibly returning to the world of MMA after Mania, and he may not go into the big event as WWE Champion. Now that is huge. Imagine John Cena defeating Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble. Scenarios currently being thrown around for the Royal Rumble involve Cena winning the title at the Royal Rumble and or Seth Rollins cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase. WrestleMania season is quickly approaching, and Reigns is still very likely an option to headline the big event, but WWE is at this point considering other options. And that is absolutely huge. And to also note, there is rumors floating around that there may be some sort of an injury angle at the Royal Rumble. Now, whether or not that occurs to John Cena or Brock Lesnar, I don't know. Hell, that could even end up happening to Roman Reigns. Imagine if Roman Reigns gets all this build and all this notoriety, and then all of a sudden Reigns doesn't even make it in the Royal Rumble. Imagine if Ziggler or Dean Ambrose were able to pull off the biggest win of their career by winning the Royal Rumble and then going on to WrestleMania. Hell, the magnitude of the WrestleMania main event may not even be Lesnar and Roman Reigns. It could be Dolph Ziggler and John Cena. It could be Seth Rollins versus Dolph Ziggler. It could be Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. It could be a triple threat match. It could be a fatal four-way. There is now seemingly a hell of a lot of different variety of ways that the WWE can book this show. It's still early. The WWE can go about this a lot of different ways, but what is going to please the WWE Universe? A lot of people think that Roman Reigns isn't ready, that Roman Reigns can't handle the pressure at this time. Imagine if it was Dolph Ziggler versus Roman Reigns in the main event of a WrestleMania. What about Ziggler versus Brock Lesnar? A lot of people say that's a joke of a main event, but Shawn Michaels has defeated the likes of Sid and Vader and Diesel and The Undertaker. So to say that Ziggler can't defeat Brock Lesnar, you know what? The land of the giants, sometimes the guy with the bigger heart gets the victory. And that would actually be a pretty good match, Ziggler versus Brock Lesnar. I think it would be a hell of an exhibition. Ziggler versus Cena versus Roman Reigns in a triple threat match. I mean, the Royal Rumble and the WrestleMania main event, you know, everyone said how it looks so predictable. Well, now that the WWE has been pushed into the corner, who knows? It may be as unpredictable as ever before, and I like it that way. Your comments, your opinions, who should win the Rumble and who should main event WrestleMania? What should be the main event? Subscribe.